Hello, The Rock. As we go into the new year, there's two things that have been on my mind. First one is rest. The second one is time. There's two things that we never really get enough of anymore. And they're two things we don't always put together. God clearly does. In Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 and 16, it tells us, See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Time is short and limited. If you spend time doing too many things, you rob yourself of rest, which our body, mind, and our spirit needs. Our time matters, and we must be intentional with how we spend our limited time because what we do with it matters. But here's something we sometimes miss. Redeeming the time does not mean running ourselves into the ground. Even Jesus understood the need for rest. In Mark chapter 6, verse 31, after the disciples had been ministering and were exhausted, Jesus said to them, Come ye yourself apart into a desert place and rest a while. Think about that. If anyone ever had a reason to keep going nonstop, it was Jesus. People needed to be healed, crowds were waiting, and miracles still had yet to be done. And yet Jesus said, Rest a while. Why did he say this? Because burnout is not holiness, exhaustion is not a spiritual gift. When the body enters into a state of rest, it's called a parasympathetic nervous system response, and benefits include blood pressure dropping, stress hormones being reduced, muscle tension decreasing, and your immune system improving. God made our body in His image, and He made rest essential for our overall health. Jesus knew that tired bodies lead to tired minds, and tired minds can miss what God is doing. Rest wasn't a distraction from the mission, it was part of the mission. And notice this, Jesus didn't say quit, He said come apart because there is a difference. Rest is not giving up, rest is refueling. And sometimes getting rest means just saying no to other things that are detracting from your time. David said in Psalms 127, verse 2, It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for he gives his beloved sleep. God cares about your soul and he cares about your body. So, yes, we must be wise with our time. We must redeem it, but wisdom also knows when to pause, when to rest, and when to let God restore us. Rest is not laziness, it's obedience. Sleeping is not the only means of rest. Sometimes it's finding a quiet place and just sitting. And taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's stewardship. When we are rested, we are clear. When we are renewed, we are stronger. My encouragement for you this year is to get rest, be wise with your time, and be a good steward of your temple.